Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Tanner here and welcome to a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video we have a little bit more information for you guys regarding the Ninjago 2021 storyline, of course consisting of seasons 14 and 15. Season 14 will be dropping sometime within the next few months hopefully, and season 15 is scheduled to come out around the summertime or the second half of the year, but we did get a little bit more information from, of course, Tommy Andreasen himself, who is of course one of the co-creators of the entire Ninjago story. So obviously he is a very big, source of correct information and actually somebody that we can trust in the community, so that's always great. And yes, I feel like a lot of my videos do kind of go off of things that he said, but he says a lot and there's a lot to talk about regarding his statements. On a recent podcast to celebrate the 10th anniversary, Tommy Andreasen dropped the bombshell that 2021 will be exploring a vast amount of new Ninjago lore that will be added to the series. So of course that instantly kind of got my attention because Ninjago lore is something that I do pride myself in knowing a fair bit about. Obviously I'm not sure I know everything about Ninjago, but I think it's safe to say that I know a fair bit, enough to run a YouTube channel at least. So the fact that Ninjago's lore is going to be expanded on even more in the next year kind of opens up a lot of doors and I guess new opportunities for me to learn a little bit more about Ninjago. Of course it's the same opportunity that everybody has, and I feel like for the most part that's a very good thing. Ninjago expanding its lore is always something that I can appreciate, and it's always something that's welcome because Ninjago itself is quite impressive in terms of lore. Ninjago has a vast amount of story and lore dating all the way back to before anything even existed within Ninjago, and the story continues up to the modern day, with every new season kind of adding a little bit more and more information until the storyline kind of goes full circle. At least that's the way I see it. I feel like for the most part Ninjago lore is very expansive and very well written, and for the most part very well constructed, so I don't really have any suspicions or hesitations with the new, lore being introduced within the next year. But what exactly is that lore going to be? Well, with season 14 and season 15 we can kind of, make a couple of assumptions based off of the plots of those specific seasons. For example, season 14 is going to be about the Keepers and their lightning tribe, supposedly something to do with the spirit of Wahira, so I could definitely see the season tackling that history as well, and also expanding on perhaps the lightning element, maybe providing a little bit more of Jay's backstory, which we are all still, patiently awaiting. Jay's backstory hasn't been officially revealed as of yet, so that's still something that we need to see. Prime opportunity to introduce that in season 14, along with a little bit of an expansion on the lightning element. Meanwhile, in season 15, we're going to be discussing Nia's water powers, and I feel like for the most part, that's going to be where a lot of the lore comes from with the water element. We know that 2021 will be exploring the element of water as a whole, so I could very much see lore being expanded on that. We do know that Maya's going to come back as well, so maybe she can actually explain a little bit of history with the water element and kind of showcase how that power translates to her daughter, of course Nia, the current master of water. So overall, I don't feel like Ninjago's lore being expanded on is a bad thing at all. I doubt anyone would say that. I mean, sure, Ninjago could, reach the tropes of Bionicle one day and actually get so expansive and so confusing that it's difficult for new fans to join and follow along, but I think for the most part Ninjago's been doing a pretty good job at keeping things simple yet complicated at the same time, keeping things enjoyable and complex while also leaving the door open for new fans. And I'm excited to see what new expansive lore we're going to be getting for the series in 2021 and the years to follow. Big things are going to be happening for Ninjago, and I hope that they pretty much do a good job at writing the seasons and expanding on the backstories of everybody, and overall making Ninjago still a very comprehensible storyline. So thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Just a quick little news drop talking about how Tommy Andreasen recently discussed that Ninjago lore is going to be expanded on a lot more in 2021, and hopefully you guys are excited for that. I know I sure am. So with all that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the links down below in the description for my other forms of social media. As always, big shout out goes out to my Patreon supporters, including once again the marvelous Jan. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Once again, my name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.